Maale Amos, a land of the prophets, a land where the word of Hashem was heard, a land where history was made, where our forefathers breathed the air and walked the hills. We made Aliyah from America almost 6 years ago. We had no idea where we would finally settle. We wanted an exciting Haredi community that included English speakers so that we would feel comfortable, as well as the leadership and guidance of a Rav. We dreamed of building close relationships with our neighbors and becoming active participants in our community. After seeing many communities, we decided to settle in Maale Amos, a Haredi yishuv just a 20-minute drive from the southern neighborhoods of Yerushalayim. Maale Amos's diverse population includes Americans, Russians, Israelis, and Europeans. One of the advantages of Maale Amos is that one can enjoy a high quality of life in a truly Torah atmosphere. The price of housing is within everybody's grasp. Most of the houses are single-family homes, and we all have yards. The congestion, noise, and traffic of the city are all but forgotten as we look at the surrounding views of the Judean hills and desert and breathe in the fresh, clean air. It was in this area that King David pastured his flock to the music of his harp. Here, our children are able to play outside without us having to worry about traffic or strangers. They're able to walk to school safely by themselves from an age much younger than we were accustomed to back at home.
We can play soccer, we can play with our bikes. That I have in America, we didn't have any friends. Like, I had friends, though not close to my house. Here, whenever I want to play, I could just go. In America, if I would want to go to the playground, my Ima and Abba would have to come with me.
Maale Amos is one of the most organized communities in Gush Etzion. I think the people who runs the yishuv have a lot of careness to the yishuv. They show a lot of respect to the yishuv. They want to develop it, even though they have a lot of difficulties that they are taking as challenges to overcome.
Our Rav Ze'ev Harlap Shlita, comes from an esteemed line of Rabbonim and has learned in the world's finest yeshivas. And under his leadership, the community has been inspired to strive for greater heights in Torah, Ruchnius, and Mitzvos.
Maale Amos is made for a person who wants to grow in Ruchnius. This is the place for him to be. Peace and quiet, where you can serve HaKadosh Baruch Hu without any distractions.
One of the most important attractions for us was the great education system that we have on the Yishuv. Here in Maale Amos, we have a superb Beis Yaakov Elementary School and a cheder that have also attracted students from other communities such as Efrat and Beitar Elite. Because the class sizes are small, the students are able to build close relationships with their teachers and receive plenty of individual attention.
Eben der Rebbe du schon Senior in Maale Amos. Baruch Hashem, die Kinder lernen sehr Geschmack. Gute Kinder von gute Stieber. Mir juckt mehr wie normal. Wir lernen fleißig.
ברור שאם לומדים תורה לא בתוך העיר, בתוך שקט, הררי, כפי שמעלה עמוס נמצאים, אפשר בהחלט יותר לחנך ביישוב הדעת, וברוגע ובמתינות. זה טוב גם לילדים, זה יישוב, והלוואי שלא היה להם את הבעיות שצריכים לנסוע ברכבים מוגנים ירי, אז ודאי היה טוב יותר.
We have a gun for the small children, where they're surrounded by an atmosphere of Torah, mitzvahs, and Ahavas Eretz Yisrael. There's also a daycare center for babies and younger children whose parents are working. Also for the children, there's a supervised playroom that's open after school hours. as well as a well-stocked library where children can come and read or borrow books. For the girls, there's a Beit Batya, a clubhouse where they can get together on Shabbos and Yom Tov. There are many choices of shiurim for both men and women, given in both Hebrew and English and at different times. The community is built upon the importance of learning Torah and keeping mitzvahs. There is one shul where the whole community davens together. The idea of a kehillah, a community, as was the case throughout Klal Yisrael for thousands of years, can be seen best while davening. We're all united by our common goals of living a true Torah life and our love for Eretz Yisrael. The shul also doubles as a beis medrash, and here we have a kollel that's headed by a Rav David Steinhaus Shlita, originally from Gateshead, England.
The kollel is at present in a very difficult situation financially, and we're looking for outside help to help these young men develop. Most of them are Russian immigrants who have a very limited background in Judaism, but have been developing and are still in the stages of development where they still need to continue their studies to get the necessary information and background to bring up a family in a Torah lifestyle.
Security on the yeshuv is an important issue. On the one hand, the level of safety within the yeshuv is extremely high, and we don't have to worry about the kinds of things that are found in the cities, such as theft, robberies, or vandalism. But on the other hand, we are very isolated out here in the post-1967 Shtachim, and have to be careful to take the necessary precautions in order to protect the yeshuv. The yeshuv has its own security vehicle fitted with state-of-the-art equipment, which constantly patrols around the perimeter fence of the yeshuv and is on the lookout for intruders or breaches in the fence.
כמו בכל יישוב באזור שלנו, למעשה ישנה סביבה עוינת, כפרים ערבים מסביב, תמיד יש חששות, תמיד יש כל מיני התראות על ניסיונות לפגוע בתושבים, לפגוע ביישוב. גם הצבא כמובן בסביבה עושה את זה, אני עושה את זה בתיאום עם הצבא, בקשר קבוע עם הצבא.
We have a group of volunteers who make up our Kitat Konanut, which in English means the first response team. These are fellow residents who are trained and prepared to deal with emergencies, such as a possible terrorist incursion into the yeshuv. After the proper training, I too now belong to this important group.
Any help that we give to Maale Amos, it's going to the right location. And not as other communities in my region. I have 20 communities. One of the onlyest that I give money and I don't check. I know exactly that they are honest enough to take their money to the right things.
On the yeshuv, we have a health clinic that's manned by our resident nurse, and a doctor is available throughout the week. In the event of a real emergency, we have our own ambulance and a team of trained Hatzolah EMTs who are on call at all times. We feel a unique privilege living in Maale Amos. It's a marvelous place for a Torah community, and we also feel that we're fulfilling a responsibility of Yishuv Eretz Yisrael. Strategically, the Yishuv, and of course the whole of the Gush area, help to protect our holy city of Jerusalem and its suburbs.
אנחנו מציעים לאנשים קהילה חמה ואיכות חיים רוחנית ומנוחת הנפש ומנוחת הדעת. זה מה שיש ביישוב.
I don't see our neighbors trying to make any peace with us, on the contrary. And I think Maale Amos will stay forever in the place it is, and it should be developed. And any man who care about the Torah and Eretz Israel should come and help.
Now, 6 years later, we are delighted with our decision to move here. We've made this wonderful yeshuv our home. Our children are living the life we've always dreamt about. Our family has become a true part of this close-knit community, and that together we are striving and growing in our Avodas Hashem.